All right, guys, we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got another data download. So thank you Proton 10MG for everything data download as usual for this game. So let's go ahead and let's look through what we've got here, because there is quite a bit to unpack. So we've got the Tech LR Goku. So this is the Namek Goku, the transforming Super Saiyan Goku that a lot of people were very split about. But we'll talk a little about more about him later. The alternate art for the physical God Goku. There is actually another alternate art in here, and it is for the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. So this is from the Buu Saga. We'll take a look at his art here as well in a second. Then we've got the Transcendent Transformations Goku's Awakening stage. This is the one where you'll get the ticket in order to get some of the alt arts. God of Destruction's Revelation. Supreme Innocent Battle RE Battle of God stage, the EZA for the physical Super Saiyan God Goku, Dokkan Frontier Planet Namek Saga update, some more stages for the Dokkan Frontier mode, and then we got some idle animations and trade jewels. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's see what we got going on. So it looks like the first things we got here are the Tech Goku, the alternate art for the physical Super Saiyan God Goku, and the alternate art here for the Angel Goku, which actually looks crazy. These alternate arts are actually really cool. These guys are all dropping on the 21st. At least the alternate arts are, right? So the alternate arts drop the 21st, 1 a.m. Eastern. The LR Namek Goku actually drops tomorrow or tonight, depending on your time zone. So the 20th at 1 a.m. Eastern is when this guy will become available. So under 24 hours, this guy will be here, right? We'll be able to do this. I assume that's when the new Dokkan Frontier stages are going to drop as well. Then we got these alternate art guys that come here in a couple days. So, I mean, looking at these, a lot of people are very iffy on this guy just because he does transform into Super Saiyan. That is something that we've been very much hoping for a premium unit to come up soon, maybe for like GDC. Just a big time Namek Saga celebration. So a lot of people are very scared that because of this, that maybe those dreams are dead. And I'm here to tell you that I don't think so. Like, yeah, it was a little worrisome at first to kind of see it, but the more and more you kind of look into it, the more it's kind of like they could really do something more. Now the art for this guy looks amazing, right? Like, this is just his base form. This looks fantastic. And then you go into his Super Saiyan form, and this art here is just beautiful. Like, this is such a beautiful art. And this is kind of what worried me about, like, maybe we won't see another Super Saiyan Goku here anytime soon. But I mean, I think they've made it very obvious that with the fact that they do alternate arts for characters, that making new arts for some of these characters is not going to be that big a deal, right? So I do think we could still see a big time Planet Namek Saga celebration this year. With a new transforming Super Saiyan Goku, maybe just as like an entrance animation, he kind of does it, and it's not like an active skill like this guy. Maybe just straight up out of the gate, he transforms, or maybe it's like a turn 1 transformation, kind of like how Broly was back in the day. I don't know. I mean, we'll kind of see what happens with him kind of in the future, but there's more. I want to talk about him a little bit later. The alternate arts here for the Super Saiyan God Goku and the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Goku as well. These arts look fantastic, man. These arts look so good that it like makes me really think, why did we have the original ones? Like, why did they start off with the original ones that just looked so plain compared to these arts here? Like, these arts look fantastic. They look so good. Now, keep in mind, these characters are the exact same as their counterparts. So there is nothing different about this Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the other Super Saiyan 3 Goku. There's nothing different from this physical God Goku from the other physical God Goku, right? So don't think they are two separate characters. They are the exact same character, just with different art. So keep that in mind. If you've already rainbowed out like the original character, you don't have to rainbow out the new one, because it's not a new character. It's the exact same character. It's just the art looks different. The super attack animations, all that stuff is going to be the exact same. Nothing changes but the way that they look. That's it. So keep that in mind as well as we're kind of going through a lot of this stuff. As you guys kind of go through the summoning, call it quote unquote, for the all arts, you know, keep that in mind. You do not have to go crazy for them if you already have the actual character, because it's the same character essentially. This is the Transcendent Transformations Goku's Awakening Stage 1. So this is where you will actually get those tickets to purchase. I say purchase as in like trade in the tickets for an alternate art card. So it's just a one stage thing. You jump in here. So you're going to fight, let's see, Super Saiyan God, or Super Saiyan Goku, Angel Goku, God Goku. Oh gosh. Okay. There's actually a lot of fights in here. And then you have the chance to fight the alternate art cards here as well. I wonder if it's just a random boss. It might just be a random boss that shows up. I don't think you're fighting all of these characters. I think it's just maybe one of them. The only reason I think that is because, like, looking at the missions here. So it says defeat a boss with alternate art and clear the event. So one of these missions, let's see, defeat a boss with alternate art, clear a special event, Transcendent Transformations, Goku's Awakening. The alternate art versions of the following characters have an extremely low chance of appearing as a boss. And that is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the God Goku. So that makes me think maybe just it's a one-stop fight. Like, it's going to be one of those enemies is going to show up, and that's it, right? So if one of those alternate art cards do show up, you fight them, you beat them, that does clear this mission. So you're going to want to run through this a few times in order to actually beat this one out. There's another mission here to beat it 50 times, which makes sense if these guys have a low chance and you're trying to get one of these guys to pop. You're probably going to go through the event quite a few times. And then once you've completed one or more of the missions, you'll be able to actually pick up this alternate arts ticket. Now, there's only one of them, so keep that in mind too. So complete one or more missions, you'll get the ticket. And then from there, they do say in the actual news that you can recruit an alternate art character using the alternate art ticket, which can be obtained from the actual event itself. So basically what they're doing is giving you one of these alternate arts for free. Now, they're definitely going to do some sort of summon for it. I don't know what that's going to look like. Hey, I highly recommend being very, very careful with stuff like this, because again, they're the same character. The art just is different. That's it. It's just the cover art that's going to look different. Super attack animations are the exact same. All of that stuff is the exact same. Their passives, their leader skills, all of it. So be very, very careful when you guys are wanting to try to get these. I understand they look very cool, but at the end of the day, they are the exact same character. So be very, very careful when summoning for this or trying to go for these. Definitely use this arts ticket to pick up one of these characters. I would recommend the God Goku because he's getting his EZA. And so is this one, right? It's, again, the exact same character. So the physical God Goku that's getting his EZA, the alternate art God Goku is also getting an EZA. So also keep that in mind too when trying to decide which one you want to pick up. I would probably go for the God Goku. If you do not have him, he's going to be very good. He's going to be very, very good. And he looks fantastic too. Let's see. So the God of Destruction's Revelation Stage 1. Let's check this event out here. So this is the Beerus event. Reign victorious against Beerus and get some awesome rewards. Okay, so one stage, assume, yeah, it's just fighting a bunch of Beerus, phases of Beerus. Okay. I try not to look at like what he's doing over here until we actually get into the fight itself. So that way we're at least a little bit surprised when we get beat up. So you go to the missions. So the missions here, clear stage 1. Clear stage 1 with no support items. And clear stage 1 without ever disappointing Beerus. Okay, I don't know what that means. But we will try our best not to disappoint Beerus, I guess. This event is live right now as well. So if you guys want to jump in, try this out. Let me know how it is. I will definitely try this out later today. I want to see what this is, and hopefully we don't disappoint our boy Beerus here. Spring Instant Battle RE stage, the Battle of Gods event. So this is the new RE event that is coming. Actually, I think it's available now, right? Like some of the, yeah, it's actually out right now. So definitely jump in here, have some fun in here. I assume there'll be new stages added because right now it's just the two. It's just the Vegeta and then the God Goku. I imagine I'll probably have like a Beerus, probably a Super Saiyan Goku. We'll just kind of see what they do if they want to add more stages in here, but I would assume there's gonna be more. The other big thing about this event, if you look at the missions here, you might notice something very, very nice that a lot of players have been kind of angry about lately. So the event has begun already. The event runs permanently. It is a permanent event. So the time limited RE stages are a thing of the past, at least for now, for this one. This one is going to be around. It is going to stick around. So kind of hoping maybe they bring back the old RE stages here very soon and make them permanent as well. And then hopefully some of the future RE stages are going to stick around permanently, right? I know that's a big point of contention right now within the Dokkan community is the time limited content, the time limited like events, all that stuff. So hopefully we are on the correct path to fixing that now. I guess we'll find out. So a couple missions here. So clear stage 1, clear stage 2, stage 1 within 7 turns, stage 2 within 7 turns, stage 1 with characters of all typings, stage 2 with characters of all typings, stage 1 with 6 legendary existence characters, and then stage 2 with 6 Bond of Master and Disciple characters. So quite a few missions here to kind of knock out. Again, these are permanent. They're sticking around, so there's no rush in getting these ones done this time around, right? You can kind of take your time and finish these out, which is fantastic. Thank you. Next here, we've got the EZA for the God Goku, which again, I think he looks very, very good. I'm very much looking forward to this character. I think he's going to be a great one to run on the Realm of Gods, especially for like people who didn't summon for the new God Goku. And this guy here is going to be huge. I think he's gonna be very, very powerful. You got like Festival of Battles, and he's gonna be like a killer in there with his active skill, his transformation. You pop that like towards the end of Festival, and he is going to be doing some crazy stuff. I think this guy is gonna look very, very good. I'm very excited for him. There's the Awakening Medals there. Some new assets here for the Dokkan Frontier mode. New idle animations. So this is actually the idle animation for the Super Saiyan version of the Super Saiyan God Goku card. So once you transform, this will be his actual idle animation. Looks very, very good. This is the alternate art card here. This is scripted assets. So again, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the God Goku, the alternate arts. And then some movie effects here for the Tech LR Super Saiyan Goku, the Namek Saga one. So that's really everything that was in this data download. Let's look at a couple more things here that I do have pulled up. One is by Kainza. He posted the transformation here for the actual LR Tech Super Saiyan Goku. So we'll go ahead and we'll check this out really quick. Just kind of take a look at what the animations look like and kind of talk a little about it in a minute. Let's check this out. Okay, so as we can tell by that, there are no real new animations coming off his transformation, right? So if it looks very familiar to you, it should, because it is basically the same transformation as the old unit, the old transforming Goku into Super Saiyan Goku. So if we look at this guy's transformation animation here, like this is the exact same. It is pretty much the exact same transformation here that we've got. So not a lot of new animation put into it. I think that is another reason why the idea of there being a new Goku for maybe GDC, maybe TDC, whatever, however the schedule kind of lines up with the Dokkan Frontier stuff releasing, I think it's still a very big possibility. I think it is. I think we will see a big Namek Saga celebration at some point for the climax of the Dokkan Frontier mode. Because again, like, this is the first iteration of Goku going Super Saiyan. We still need like the final part. I don't think the Dokkan Frontier mode is done just yet. I think there's still stages that need to be added. So I definitely think we're still seeing something coming. I think something's definitely coming. So keep that in mind before you get too angry about this guy. I know he's a free to play. I know he's pretty much just built for Dokkan Frontier, but I do think we do have something else coming. Just bear with us. Bear with me here. All right, the last thing I want to look at here is a couple of the missions. So some of the upcoming missions here that we have not yet seen. This is the alternate art stuff. We've already kind of looked at that. This is the EZA missions here. So basically to get the God Goku EZA, there's a couple extra missions. So beat it within 1 minute and 20 seconds at level 10 or higher, 2 minutes 50 seconds at level 20 or higher, and beat level 20 or higher with a Realm of Gods category character on the team. So not really too difficult. Now, as we kind of go down, there are extra missions here, which give you extra awakening medals. And this is for the alternate art Goku, right? So basically what you can do is use these to EZA the alternate card Goku. Now, they're not specifically for him. They don't really say anything. He just uses the exact same medals, right? Because he's the exact same character. So instead of giving him his own EZA event, they're basically just giving you extra medals in order to EZA him alongside the physical God Goku, the original version, the original art version, right? Or, I mean, you just use these for, I guess they're all level 31. So you got to do all these at level 31 anyway. I was going to say you could just use these for the God Goku and not use the art one, not do the alt art one, but they did kind of think about that and they made it where everything has to be at level 31, which means you do have to go through the entire EZA process first before you can do these missions. Get some extra medals here. That way it does help you in case you do decide to pick up that alternate art God Goku. You can just EZA him right away. You don't have to go through the medal grind all over again, right? Which is great. So that is here as well. And then the final mission to be added is a Festival of Battles mission. Everybody's favorite. So complete it with 6 Realm of Gods on the team and complete it with 6 Power of Wishes. So I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. Let's just say that. I'm sure everybody is very excited about more Festival of Battle missions. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I think that's really it for this data download. Again, there's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot going on. This is very, very good, especially after the dead period that we've had. The Dokkan pacing is still unmatched. I tell you that. It is still unmatched. But yeah, we've got this stuff coming. So we got these alternate arts coming along with the EZA in a little over a day. So a little under 2 days. And then we've got the LR Goku coming in a little under a day. And just a bunch of events that are kind of sticking around for a little while. So thank you again, Proton, for everything with the data download. This is just, there's a lot here. A lot's about to kick off. And I'm very excited to jump right back into all of it, right? Hopefully you guys are too. If you guys stuck around to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of everything in this data download. Let me know if there's anything that I missed or anything you guys would like me to cover a little bit more. And then let me know what you guys think about some of these alternate arts in here. I think these are very cool. It's just a very odd thing for them to do instead of just like doing this to begin with and making them like the exact same character, making you summon form again. I think it's very weird. I hope in the future maybe they're doing something a little different with these, but I don't know. We'll see once they actually go live what the process is for actually picking them up and getting a bunch of copies. Maybe it's a lot easier than I think. I don't know because it's still a Dokkan Fest character, but we'll find out. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.